All right, welcome back. It's day 5. We're almost there. Today we're going to be talking about becoming an industry expert or consulting with industry experts. And so it's at this stage that you're really going to take the big jump from private label and move into what I consider now to be true brand building, where let me think of how to phrase this. Our goal is to know more about our customer than any of our competitors. Because if you know about your customer, who they are, how they think, how they act, then you can leverage their own story that they tell themselves, and we'll be getting to that tomorrow, building your brand story, back at them like a mirror. We talked about that before. But I have to become one of them first, right? I have to go listen to the podcasts they listen to, watch the YouTube videos they watch, read the blogs they read, visit the Reddits and the forums that they're talking in. And speaking of that, let's jump over to my computer here. One of the signs that you're in a good market is that there is this chatter going on. There's this constant community. There's influencers. There's people talking about this thing. Okay, so if we come over to YouTube, we go ahead and we search beekeeping. And I'm curious what just auto-populates. For beginners is one of the first things, just like Amazon, just like Google. YouTube is going to populate a search term based on its relevancy, its search volume. So for instance, this is not relevant to you here in this course because I make YouTube videos, but I have this search term, this kind of tool here, and actually tells me there's videos with 2 million views here. The average views for beekeeping is 350,000. Okay, there are beekeeping channels with 17,000, 35,000, 150,000 subscribers. Okay, massive, massive, massive. There's a ton of search volume for beekeeping for beginners. And so just 9 months ago, look, these are actually outlier videos. Again, you don't need the software, it's for YouTube, etc. But 9 months ago, how to start beekeeping for the absolute beginner. And so that has 200,000 views, by the way. And so we're going to get a nice ad. Okay, not a sponsor. But anyway, this is where I would start, right? Probably where you started learning about Amazon. Go start learning about your marketplace and your influencers and your customers. Go to the comment section of a video like this, by the way. Just bought a house on some land, found an active bee box. Guess I'm a beekeeper now. I kind of have a sense of humor, kind of dry, right? And I would go through here and I would read all of these. Seriously, just like read all of them. Look at the ones that have a lot of thumbs up. Go look at what they are, what their call to action is, so what the links in their descriptions are. There's a beekeeping course. That is insane. And then open up. So these are obviously some of their popular videos. And then let's see. Wow, they have a really big description. Go to their Instagram. So say we're going to sell a beekeeping suit or a honey extract or whatever one of those enthusiast products we can find here for this customer. Granted, it met all of the other requirements. And keep in mind, I'm showing you the things that are important. I'll be the first to admit it's tough to find things that fit this stuff. It really is. And to some degree, you have to set up parameters around it, right? Because I've talked to Amazon sellers, even in my inner circle, who already sell on Amazon and sell a lot on Amazon. And their metrics are more loose than mine, right? They succeeded even though it looked like they shouldn't have. So if you do a great job with creating your offer, some of the metrics regarding like conversion rate being lower on average in your market doesn't mean you can't still have a high conversion rate in your market, or the cost per click being slightly higher doesn't mean that you can't pay more initially, get ranked, and then eventually have that nice, beautiful organic rank. So anyway, YouTube's a great place to start. Now I want to show you one trick. It's actually how I uncovered who my customer avatar was. I just searched my customer's need or interest in Instagram and started looking at the people that are in these posts. This is kind of funny, but there's so much we can pick up from this, isn't there? Well, they're both wearing flannel shirts, unpretentious, blue jeans, sun shirt, outdoor, on some type of like ranch, or I really like any with like people in the background, people in them. If you can figure out any tattoos or brands they're wearing Carhartt, working class, it looks like. That suit does not look like anything I've seen on Amazon. So what brand suit is this? Again, some big landscape farming. kind of seems to go hand in hand. You can find brands in the background. That's great. If we can look up how to pack honey, the things required there. So what I'm getting is I should have this kind of like blue collar, hardworking customer avatar just in 2 minutes of being here. I would spend hours doing this. The people that I see feel relatable. They feel down to earth. They feel like, I'm doing this obviously in the US. Obviously, most of you probably be using this for US marketing. They look like just straight. Okay, here's an interesting example. It's a bee suit. Just straight up like hardworking Americans is the vibe that I'm getting, right? And buying your own land, self-sustaining. I could see there being some crossover to like canning and to gardening, growing your own home. Like kind of, this is like boho vibes. I happen to know someone who grows bees, beekeeps, and gave me some honey that their bees made. It was amazing, right? And they are kind of like boho vibes, like that, a little bit more edgy even. And so what is the merch in this community, right? You have to go dig deep. And the fact that there is so much coming back, sometimes you'll do this, you won't get much. That's usually a sign there's no community there. There's no enthusiasm there. And so when you get endless content regarding the thing you're looking for, just boom, 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 it never stops, then you're at a place where people care. And so as long as we can find the thing they care about through search volume, and we see they convert well, and get in front of them, make it for them. I cannot stress this enough, right? And I don't want to sound like a broken record. And I also want to summarize this well so that you don't take away the wrong message. You really have to just develop this way of looking, like an awareness of the marketplace, and don't be so into building right away. Just take it in. Right now I'm developing my third product for my brand. We just recently launched our second product for the brand, and just broke 50K for the first time with this Made in the USA brand. And now we're going to be shooting for 75 as obviously one of the next big revenue goals. We're going to do that at 20-25% profit margin, keep that stable. We're going to grow profitably, and developing this third product, a little bit of a new product for us, still in the same category, but some things have changed fundamentally. And I'm going on runs. I'm just listening to audiobooks about the market. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to YouTube videos. I'm learning so that I can be better for my customer. I'm listening to them, right? And I'm looking for those pain points. I'm trying to solve them. Like, look what we're doing right now. We have to go find that person. And we have to become an industry expert. So watch YouTube videos, go read blog posts, look up common mistakes. I would go look at like top accessories needed, right? Like how to beekeep, mistakes, all those things, tools you need to start, how to build a box, just like all of it right here, right? Beginners, what you need to get started. There's like 6 products right there. So what's going on, right? What is it that we're not, what's the hole in the market, right? By becoming an industry expert, by becoming someone who knows a lot about beekeeping, you actually can see straight through to like, oh, it'd be perfect if it was like this. Everyone would love it. You just can't do that when you don't know. So that's day 5. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be talking about building your brand story now that you've actually gone and done some of this research.